What's going on, my ASVAB party people? Word knowledge time with Coach Anderson. Let's get started. So the word heed most nearly means what? So this is not just a video of showing you one problem. I'm going to show you the strategy behind word knowledge really quick. It's a 5-step strategy. You should always apply this when you're taking a test. Here you go. Step 1, obvious question. Do I know the word or not? Okay, do you know the word or not? Know it or not? Now, let's assume you don't know it. Well, the thing is, this is not time to panic. You should not just panic and be like, oh, what does it sound like? Chill. You want to make sure that you're using strategy to make sure that you're calm, cool, and collected, and really give yourself the best shot. Oh, and by the way, we're doing a class on word knowledge tonight. If you want to check out the program, so you can join our 2-hour class and get all of the word knowledge recordings from there, so you can really ace the ASVAB, there's the link right there, asvab.info/prep, or check the link in the description of this video. But here we go. Number 2. After you ask yourself if you know the word or not, well then ask yourself, have I heard it before? Have I heard it? And really what you want to ask yourself when I say that is like, okay, if I've heard it, where have I heard it? What was the feeling of where I heard it? Was it in a movie or a magazine or an audio recording or someone saying it in my family or my friends? How did I hear that word? You know, what were the emotions or the ideas or the context surrounding that word? And this is where a lot of people can get questions right where they otherwise would have panicked. Because if you look at the word heed, where have I heard that? Well, a popular phrase is, heed my warning. Heed my warning to you. If you don't study for the ASVAB, then you'll likely fail. Heed this warning, right? That sounds pretty familiar to a lot of folks. And if it doesn't sound familiar to you, that's okay. But if you hear that, you might be able to discern what the answer is. But here are steps 3 through 5. So if you know it, yes or no. Have you heard of it? Yes or no? Well, are there any prefixes, suffixes, or root words? Are there prefixes, suffixes, or root words in here that you might recognize? Well, the word heed, not exactly. Well, number 4, if it's a sentence question, this is where you'll ask yourself, well, hey, can I plug the word in? Or can I read around it? You know, to understand what that meaning is. But this is not a sentence question, so we won't be applying that. But lastly, when all else fails, this is where you have permission to take a guess. Okay? This is where you have permission to just take a flat out guess. Because, you know, there are going to be times where on the word knowledge where you don't know a word, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, you have 30 seconds per question. You have to be quick. You have to make quick decisions. You have to make confident decisions, even if it is a guess. And that sounds oxymoronic, right? A confident guess. Well, yeah, you can take a confident guess when you can say, okay, heed my warning. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but heed my warning kind of means like, okay, hey, pay attention to this warning or else you're going to, something bad's going to happen. So alert, possible, notice, possible, stun, polish. I don't think those fit. And so you see how you can eliminate choices that seem a little too far out there, and you can give yourself a 50-50 between alert and notice. And the correct answer here will be notice. And so after you're done going ahead and going through the question, now it's your turn to really understand the word. You have to understand the definition of the word, other words that mean the same thing, and then use that word in a sentence. That way it's not superficial and you just forget the word the very next day, but you actually have some sort of relationship built in your mind with that word so you're going to remember it down the line. So here, the answer was B, notice, but let's go ahead and take the definition of heed. The definition of heed, so pay attention to, observe, or regard. So pay attention to something. Heed my warning. Observe my warning. Pay attention to this warning. Here, heed the warnings and suggestions of the ones that came before you. And there it is, my party people. So again, if you want to have fun like this, in this way where you can learn words without the pressure of feeling like you're memorizing every single thing and then forgetting about it the very next moment, then you need to join the ASVAB All Access program. It takes all the pressure from studying off of you because you don't have to figure out or determine what it is you need to do. I make it easy as heck. All you need to do is put in the effort. We put in the time, we got the materials for you, and all you got to do is just sit down and get started. And so with that said, my ASVAB party people, I am Coach Anderson. Hopefully I'll see you in a class soon. Go ahead and reach out to me. This is my phone number right over here. Right there. There's my phone number. It is 567-698-8867. Shoot me a text letting me know that you need ASVAB help, and I'll go ahead and make sure to hook you up with our free resources or our program if that's the way you want to go. I got your back, my party people. I'll see you later, and let's ace the ASVAB.